Hello and welcome to a video of Affinity. This is not the most in-depth tutorial for Affinity, but I just know that someone out there really kind of wanted to learn how I do things for Affinity. So what I do is that I start here where this is the home of Affinity, where it's got like recent documents, learn, my templates, favorites. It'll show all your recent documents up here. What I usually do is this: I make a new one. Affinity has a bunch of pre-made canvases. You got photo, you got page sizes, you got canvases, you got video and web. So like if you want to make a YouTube thumbnail, just press the HD 720p. It's amazing, right? You can do so much with it. But for this tutorial, let's go with full HD 1080p. Oh, and then you can also create your own custom one right over here with either in pixels, or you can make it in inches. Up to you. Really, it's really nice. So let's create document. So I'm going to tell you everything that I mostly know. So up here, this is Pixel Studio. This is mainly for stuff like Photoshop and the such. This is layout. Honestly, I don't even know what layout does. And there's also Canva AI. I never touch it. I usually go to Vector because that's what I know about Affinity. This is the one if I want to do anything of graphic design such. So there's this. The tool that I'm very familiar with is the rectangle tool, or U, right? This allows you to create any shape. You can, well, most of these pre-made shapes here, you can make a rectangle, a circle, a rounded rectangle, a triangle. And what's interesting about the triangles is that if you make them, you can then change like the top point of the triangle to make it like in the center, maybe a little off, or right or left. It's up to you. You can make diamonds. You can make trapezoids, a polygon, a star. And what's great about stars is that, say you want to make a 4-pointed star, just change this one from 5 down to 4. You can change the inner circle to make it rounded, and now you got those stars from the 1960s and such. So that's cool. There's also the donut tool, and what's really cool about the donut tool is that you can make it like this. You can change the interior circle to be bigger or smaller, and then you can also change of how many segments you want of a circle. That's pretty cool. So yeah. Let's say you want to change the color of these shapes that you created. So you could go up here, and then let's just go with that green, right? What's nice is that this is in swatches. It will have your recent colors here. You can also go over to RGB hex sliders if you want certain ones. You can also put hex codes in here. You can change the opacity if you want to. You can change it from really light to none at all, you know, or you can make it into a gradient or a hatch pattern, but we're jumping ahead of ourselves. Let's just focus on one of these other things, which is making it into a curve. So what happens when you turn it into a curve is that you are automatically in node tool, and it basically changes the points of the rectangle to like stretch it out. And if you hold shift, it puts it on like the Y or X axis, which is super helpful, you know, and it changes like that. That's nice. I didn't know about that until I was making this video. Say you want to add a curve into this, then you can do so right here. You can make it into a sharp one, or you can convert it to smooth or make it into a smart one. Really up to you. So now let's do that hatch and gradient pattern. So I'm going to put this rectangle in again, and then I'm going to go to the fill tool, which is right here. It's also accessed by G. I can put it directly into the center of this rectangle. If I hold down, move it to the right, it will automatically create a gradient. Then you can change it from a gradient to like a hatch. And what this does is that, let's just zoom that out a little bit up here. And what this does is that it makes a lined pattern. You can change how thick the lines are. Maybe you have them super thick, or maybe you don't have them thick at all. It's up to you. You can also change the color of the other one to be more like this, where it's like a perfect black, you know? It's all sorts of those. And then you can even change the rotation of it. And by default, it's at 45 degrees. So if you want it lined like this, you can do it like that, you know? It's all of those things. There's also the corner tool, which allows you to like round off an edge if you want to. That's really helpful. There's also the pen tool. That's really helpful if you want to make complicated patterns. You can make it like this. What usually happens is that it will make it into a curve, or you can change it into a smart curve, or you can change it into polygon, or you can just make it into a straight line. I don't know why that's not doing that. Let me look real quick. Pen tool. Well, yeah, and now you can make a bunch of straight lines that connect together, which is super helpful. And then what's nice is that you can even like put these together, and maybe you can merge the selected. Then you can just like node. Okay, hold up, hold up. Okay, that's concerning. Well, not concerning enough, so let's see. Oh, I guess you just have it like this, and then you can add... Can you add a curve? I guess it'd have to just be in a polygon mode, I think. So really quickly, let's just change it to that. And let's just put that over there. Now that's a polygon. And I bet you can node mode it. Oh, there we go. So do it as a polygon. That makes more sense. I did this in particular to make this Fantastic Four logo from the new movie. So yeah. And then you can even do a whole bunch of other stuff. Like this. There's these filters over here. Say, let's like, I don't like that. You can come up here. You can change it from a hash pattern over to just a full-on color. It's really helpful. And then you can add a filter, like a halftone, right? Make it super small, and instead of make it monochrome, you make it color, right? That's really cool. That's actually super cool. You can make it rounded, or you can make it cosine. Up to you. You can add the contrast if needs be. It's really cool. And then you can even make it into like let's see. I don't know if I can. Oh, okay. You can just select that, delete it. You can even apply noise, and then you can make it like look all pixelated and grainy and stuff like that. So yeah, that's everything I know about Affinity Designer. Oh wait, there's also text. You can add text like right here. You can change the fonts, and you can heart certain ones, and that will be saved over here to your favorites. Go up here to change the scale, like the font size. Go over here to change the color of it. You can also change the highlighter of it. You can change the paragraph lengthening. So for example, we just add in a bunch of like words here. And then we can change how far apart we want to put the words on certain lines, which is great. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I know about Affinity Designer. It's not a lot, but hopefully it's enough to get you excited and interested about graphic design.